Hi, welcome to the second edition of B36 Video News. I'm your host, Bandit36. I'd like to begin again by saying that I am not an official spokesperson or a professional journalist. What you see here are simply my opinions and observations. That being said, I'd like to introduce you to a new member of my crew.
This is Tripod. He joined us last Saturday and will be working for a while as the cameraman.
Now that introductions are out of the way, let's get on with the good news.
We start today's good news off at Camp Anaconda, where Secretary of Defense Donald Rumsfeld talked with troops about the progress that's being made in Iraq.
Here in Iraq, and I want to make a few comments about what victory means. First and foremost, it's helping the Iraqi people take the fight to the enemy. This effort ultimately will be won by the Iraqi people over a period of time, and they're invested in this, let there be no doubt. More than 250,000 Iraqi security forces have now been trained and equipped by coalition forces. Increasingly, they're leading operations and taking control of their country. Millions of Iraqis have risked their lives. They support their government to provide helpful tips to authorities so that terrorists can be captured, to volunteer in the defense of their country, and they stand in line as new recruits every day, and to vote and put in place their new government under their new constitution that they drafted and then approved in a nationwide referendum.
Okay, so we're definitely making some progress here. What do the bad guys have to say about it?
The extremists have seen the changes that have taken place here. And they know well that a peaceful, a prosperous, and a representative Iraq is a strategic defeat for them and for their vicious ideology. These enemies are not going to quit, not in Iraq, not in Afghanistan or elsewhere. Their goal is to kill those who disagree, free people. We are the very essence of what they oppose, free people, here and at home, and they have said so regularly. When Osama bin Laden issued a fatwa against the West as far back as 1998, he said, quote, "To kill the Americans and their allies, civilian and military, is an individual duty for every Muslim who can do it in any country in which it is possible to do it," unquote. So the question of our time, for us, for you, and for our countrymen, is whether we fight the enemy on their terms or on ours, on our territory or on their territory, where they are on the offense or where we are on the offense. It's as straightforward as that.
Well, that makes sense to me. They declared war on us, and now we're bringing the fight to them.
Now terrorists are being forced to react to what our coalition is doing to them. They have to worry about when and where you might strike next, and that's a critical difference. It is very simply the difference between offense and defense. The enemy cannot win battles against our forces. They don't have a big army or a navy or an air force. Their only hope is to try to shake our will.
Shake our will? What do you mean exactly?
Almost daily, you and your families back home will read or hear expressions of doubt about the future of Iraq, about the work that you're doing here. There are those who seem to look for every misstep, every problem, and to paint a bleak picture. But remember this, in America's past there have always been doubts and there have always been doubters. Those who argued that because of the setbacks that come with every war and that come with every momentous venture, that the cause could not succeed, that America would fail, or that it was unworthy of our nation.
Geez, that's kind of depressing. Anything we can do about that?
The folks at home and the brave men and women in uniform. They proved the critics and the fault finders wrong. And it's because our people persevered that America is the truly amazing nation that it is today.
And now, a B36 Video News exclusive. Thanks to an anonymous source in the military, we were able to get our hands on an unedited version of Osama bin Laden's latest terror tape. Let's have a look.
This is a message to all American infidels. Prepare to die in a sea of holy fire. You will be punished for your decadent ways on the first day of Ramadan. You wait a minute. Wait, did I just say what did I say? Ramadan? Ramadan. Radaman. What is that? What is yeah? Maybe Dennis Radaman is going to punish you with his crazy hair. No. What's that? Right. Yeah. No. Okay. Let's go again. Okay. Death to... I can't do it. I can't. Oh, come on. Now you're just trying to make... Hey, wait. Look at rubber chicken, you know? I just do like the whole tape with this in my hand, you know? Just totally like with the chicken right here because everyone will be like, what the hell? What is... Death to Americans! Right? Just let him do it. Let him do the tape. Yeah? Don't blame me. It was the chicken. It was he was a... Oh, no. Actually, no. You know what would be better? Hey, wait. Just walk out like this, just come out like this, but just like all serious, like just totally, like completely serious, like I don't even know I'm wearing them. Like, death to America. What are you looking at?
The authenticity of this latest tape is still being evaluated. Right now, let's move on to operational updates from Ramadi and Mosul.
In a recent interview, Colonel McFarland, the commander of the 1st Brigade, 1st Armored Division, was asked if he thought there would need to be another Fallujah-style assault to clear out the town of Ramadi. He responded saying, "With each new section of Ramadi that we move into and establish a patrol base and begin to move out into the neighborhoods, I become more and more confident that a Fallujah-type offensive is not going to be necessary." What this means is that he's trying to clear out the city while avoiding major combat. While the pace of this tactic is probably going to be slow, it will leave much of the city's infrastructure in place and allow for a quicker and cleaner transfer of security responsibility back to the Iraqi security forces.
Let's take a short break now for a few words from our new sponsor.
AK-47, the very best there is. When you absolutely, positively got to kill every mother in the room, no substitutes.
Welcome back. Let's move on now to Mosul, where Iraqi security forces are continuing to step up and take responsibility for their area of operation.
In ceremonies across the country, much like this one in Mosul, Iraqi security forces are stepping up and taking control of their future. These guys will be here long after we leave, and it will be up to them to make sure that the terrorists don't return, and that's exactly what they're doing. 4 days after this ceremony, a unit from the same division in Mosul conducted a raid that resulted in the capture of 2 terrorists responsible for building IEDs and murdering civilians. This operation was planned and conducted exclusively by the ISF. Coalition forces watched and provided assistance as requested.
So as you can see, we're still making progress over here. We're still winning the war. This is Bandit 36, out.